This is soup for my family. Isn't it wonderful? Soup for my family. It's incredible. It's the perfect size. The size of a football. Soup for my family. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, you're a little dog. Little dog
yeah.
boy. John
What's up?
Schwammer.
Weimaraner. And you're John Holmes, I guess, right? That's you?
Yeah, I guess that's me. I could be a lot of people, but I mostly go by John Holmes.
This version of you goes by John Holmes.
Yeah, this version of me. You know, some versions they don't make the cut, you know. I've gone by Rudiger Bogart.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, buddy. That's a good one.
It's a little bit of a mouthful. I had a hard time just saying that it was a mouthful. That's how hard it is to say.
Yeah. Rudiger Bogart.
Wait, is that the same one you just said?
What? Yeah, Rudiger Bogart.
Oh,
Rudiger or Rutger. Doesn't matter.
So that's two names. That's two different names.
Is it?
Mm.
Well, I have to apologize to both my friends, Rutger and Rudiger. Then
we just lost 2 more listeners.
God damn it! Let's try this again. Let's do this over again.
6th time's a charm, I guess.
Hey man, it's gonna take a while before I'm finished with all 3 of these. So let's just keep reviewing, keep trying to make things better.
Nothing will ever get better.
No, it won't. I used to send dick pics. You know when you send dick pics? Have you ever sent a dick pic, John?
Yes.
Were you in that relationship with it, or was it just out of the blue?
Well, one was in a relationship. The very first one was with a flip phone.
Oh, hell yeah.
Flip phone.
Pixelated penises.
We were of age, okay? We were of age. Was in college.
Mm-hmm.
No, there was one. There was some. I don't want to say chick. It was a woman. She was like, you know, she was older than me. She was probably like 30, but I was like 22, 3.
Yeah.
And like we were, you know, I matched with her on Bumble or Tinder, one of them, and you know, she sent some over. Didn't request any from me, but I sent one, and then the correspondence ended.
Yep, that's how it does.
All right. I mean, I figured.
I mean, yeah, they just want a picture. They don't want to have sex with you.
No, yeah. I mean, that was. She was also in Columbus, so like it's not like we were gonna meet up, probably.
Yeah.
So whatever, but it was, you know, it definitely hurt my ego a little bit because she sent several.
Of course.
And then I sent one over. She didn't ask, but you know, she was sending them, so I figured. It only seemed proper.
Yes.
It seemed a little bit rude to not, you know? It's like she shared so much with me, so might as well.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe women just want to hear compliments sometimes. They don't need a dick pic.
Could be.
If they just want you to say, you look so fucking sexy with like 7 Ys.
You know, I just kept replying with question marks. Like, did you even send this to me? You don't even know me.
Are you sure you want to do this? That's how I respond to all the women who see me making pictures. Are you sure you want to do this? It seems like we're both making a mistake right now.
This is a landline. I can't see that. Can you send it again?
Can you describe it, please?
I like the idea of responding as the landline. Like, wait, how did you? Yeah. It's you would understand it.
Yeah.
It's technical stuff.
I have sent dick pics. I just sent them out.
Just to random numbers.
Yeah, man. Hit reply all. Send it out.
Any email that you get it's got your boss and the entire.
Yeah, all of them, the entire company. I'm like, here's my dick and balls. Enjoy.
You crop this much of your face out of it, so no one has any
Yeah,
idea who
yeah.
it's
Oh,
from.
who's this guy? Who's that?
It's hard
No,
to.
I've
Oh, it's
sent.
you. I see.
Yeah, I've sent dick pics to Craigslist ads. That's how bad I am.
Wow.
Yeah,
You're
I've
one of
sent.
those guys. What? I
Yeah,
didn't.
dude.
Man, that's like a thing you hear about and think people don't do that, right?
Oh yeah, they do. Listen, I want that futon, and I'm not sure how else to show them I'm interested.
Listen, this thing's gonna be on that futon a lot. All right.
Yeah, you're gonna have to deal with it. I
I
am.
mean, you don't own a futon without being kind of a creep, right? Like, what else do
Man,
you have a futon for?
I don't know, but there's a futon right there across from me. So I look like this and live like this, you know?
That's that's true. I don't necessarily think of that couch as a futon, but I guess it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
See, when I think futon, I think of the one big. It's a fucking mattress folded in
Yeah.
the shape of an L. That's a futon in my mind. It's not comfortable as a bed or a couch.
Yeah, dude, those suck. Ah. No, I've sent dick pics to Craigslist ads. I've sent dick pics to just people. I've sent flaccid dick pics
Why?
because I want to let them know that it gets better. Bring it back around, John. Come on.
Stretch it out around and into
Yeah,
the
tuck
other
it up.
end.
Dude, the wristwatch. You ever seen the wristwatch?
You know what? I've heard of it. Like many things that are on fucking, what's the dictionary? Urban Dictionary.
Urban Dictionary. You've never seen that? Oh my god.
I've
At least
never,
pictures
I've never
of it.
seen the wristwatch done in real life, John. If
Oh,
that's
in
what you're
real
asking.
life?
Hey, check out my Rolex.
Yeah. Hell yeah. That's a good one. And then people look and they're like, what the oh god damn it.
This guy, he's a friend from college, I guess.
Yeah.
He would do a thing. I didn't hang out with him that many times, but the few times I did, he was doing it. He would say, "Hey, do you like bubble gum?" And then
Yeah.
you would look over at him, and he would have one of his testes popping out the bottom of his shorts. That's psycho shit.
Yeah, dude, it's hilarious. It's hilarious. I had a friend in high school who he used to like pull his dick out and then hold it and like let's say you're like over here, he would put it right here. And then call
What?
your
Come
name,
on.
and then be like John, and then so you just smack yourself with his dick.
I can't support that. That's
Oh, dude,
come on.
it's just young psychopath white boy shit.
Yeah, I mean, there must be something in the male psyche where that's like something that you even think to do, let alone do to your friends. That's
Yeah,
insane.
I recently found this out that white people shit is like when you're young and you try and hurt each other. You know, not
Sure.
like well, I mean, in terms of like males, young boys, they'll like try and put each other in pain. That's specifically a white boy shit.
Okay.
Yeah. No, I've learned
Elaborate.
that. I mean, like like Jackass,
Yeah.
like that kind of shit. That where
But I feel
you're
like boys are getting in fights. Oh, like that's like a whole thing. Like boys wrestling and
I'm not talking
hitting
about
each
that.
other
I'm
and-
talking about like trying to hurt each other for fun. Like
Yeah.
Jackass, Bam Margera.
Yeah, I mean, I almost feel like that's specifically like a Jackass thing, and then people were like, "That's funny. What if we did our own version of that and don't
Yeah.
tape it
Yeah, that
and
was
don't
supposed to
get
be just
famous because of it?"
white people who did that.
Yeah.
Because I was talking with a black comic, and he was like, and he asked me about that. He's like, "Why do white boys do that?" And I'm like, "Oh, I thought that was like just in general. We all did that." And he's like, "Definitely not." So
I never thought about it like that, John. I don't think about race. You know, I'm colorblind.
yeah, you're colorblind, buddy. Colorblind with the best of them.
All this race stuff, it's total BS. It doesn't
Yeah, man.
exist.
Why are you gonna be angry just because we enslaved you and still treat you like shit?
And the remnants of slavery are still prevalent.
Oh yeah, dude.
Remnants? I mean, it exists still.
I know, right? It's still pretty heavy. I saw this the other day.
All these clothes, probably.
Yeah, man. I saw another meme the other day. Uh-oh, watch out. Meme
Meme it.
time. I saw a meme that said white supremacy is not a black issue, it's a white people's issue. And I was like, yeah, that's exactly right. It's not meant to, like, black people aren't meant to deal with, aren't supposed to have to deal with white supremacy. White people need to stand up and deal with white supremacy.
I don't know. I feel like I've been ignoring it long enough that I can continue to do that. Doesn't make a difference to me. If it doesn't make a difference to me, what's the point? This is the whole, that's all. That's America. If it don't affect me, I don't care.
Empathy for your fellow human beings? Fuck that.
Yeah, exactly. It's overrated. Don't need that.
No one does.
You pull yourself up by your own bootstraps, not by some other guys.
Are you going to tell me that you're going to have another man pull you up by your bootstraps?
Do not touch
if you're
my
rich
boots.
enough.
I just wax these things. Don't touch them.
Yeah, don't touch them.
Is that what you do to boots? You wax them? I have boots, but I don't know what the stuff is that I rub on them. Some kind of conditioner.
Yeah? You got some nice leather boots?
I don't condition my own hair, but I condition those boots. Do you condition?
I don't normally. I did yesterday for like the first time in probably like 2 months.
What a coinky dink.
Yeah. It's just already so soft. We have very fine hair, John Shrek. We've discussed this in episode 13.
Yeah. In 3 weeks.
In 3 weeks.
Yeah, I'm still debating. I'm like, all right, either I'm going to get my hair cut 2 weeks to the day after I get my second vax shot.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, I did the whole quarantine.
Yeah.
No haircut.
Nice.
Or I'm just going to keep letting it rock. We'll see.
I don't know. I'm in favor either way. You know, I think long hair obviously is sexy as shit.
Long hair don't care. It's fine under a hat. It's fine under a hat. I can't get it to like it like looks like shit if I'm not wearing a hat. So like I gotta figure that out.
Uh-oh. Well, then if it looks like shit without a hat, then you need a haircut.
Yeah. I've been wearing a hat since last year at this time, pretty much. Decided to give up on trying to put product in it because fuck that. It's obnoxious. I'm over it. But
you're not going into the office today.
Exactly. Or ever again.
You just quit.
Yeah. We should all quit. Everybody that's the thing.
Everybody should strike.
Last year at this time, everybody should have quit, and shit would be over.
Yeah, dude, we should all just quit. Throw in the towel, you know. Throw in the cum towel at the.
Throw the towel on top of the stove. Let it catch fire. Burn it to the ground.
That's how you start a revolution.
Yeah, burning towels.
Burning towels.
All right, so the name of our podcast is Soup for My Family.
Yeah.
Did you see this guy this week? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
I wish that I could play a video and have it record and also show it to you, but I guess you saw it. Maybe I'll plug it in right here.
Yeah. There you go.
Oh, we've seen it now. Or we haven't. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I felt like not editing it in because I probably won't. So all right. So the Soup for My Family thing. Obviously, this was from last summer. the Trump thing. But this guy at protests in Brooklyn Center, Minneapolis, Massachusetts,
You got it.
Milwaukee, whatever this town, city, state, country, in outside of Minneapolis.
There you go. Nope.
Psycho. Fuck. I'm gonna get it eventually.
One day
you know where I'm talking about. Prince is where Prince died. Maybe he didn't die there. Where he lived.
There you
yes. Prince lived here. So the cop killed that white lady cop killed the guy in his car, and there's protests, rebellions.
A taser. He thought she was pulling her taser out.
Yeah, innocent mistake that any of us could have made. Totally fine. Like, I mean, I was working as a bouncer last weekend, and I was supposed to take their temperature with the temperature gun, and I accidentally pulled out my AR-15 and blew their face off. Like, it's an easy mistake to make.
Yeah, dude. Real simple.
No big deal.
Hey, man, we all make mistakes, right?
Yeah, it's an easy mistake to make, and like, I don't know. I feel like now, like, mass shooters are just going to start, saying they meant to take someone's temperature. And that's why they shot up the bar. And now, the police are giving them free McDonald's. It's a pretty sweet hookup.
Yeah.
But anyways, protests are happening. Some guy is on, I think it was CNN.
Yeah.
He's on with no mask on. And he makes the joke. He's got a can of soup in his hand. And he's like, oh, I'm just out here. And I've got soup for my family or whatever.
Yeah, he says that.
And so at first I was like, this is hilarious.
But then he winks at the camera.
That's right.
He says, this is just soup for my family. Wink.
Yeah, he winks, and then the reporter's like, you're not actually going to throw that at the police, are you? And then he's like, no, it's for my family. Like,
yeah, I know, right?
as a bit, I mean, it's very funny, but like this guy is either the dumbest motherfucker alive to put his face on TV, because he will be assassinated by the police.
Oh yeah.
And if he is not an idiot, it's because he's an agent provocateur and he's working with the CIA or somebody, because like for real, you're talking to the news media, no mask, saying something that can be directly implied as, I am going to use violence against the cops. Like,
well, it's just soup for his family, John, correct?
It is just soup for his family, and I guess there's not really more you can read into it, really. Like, legally, maybe not.
You can't legally. What did he do? He just had soup for his family. He's just trying to provide some food for his home.
Yeah, but also, what did that guy do besides, try to run away from the cops? So,
yeah.
My point is that guy's an agent provocateur, and I think we need to stop propping him up.
Okay.
I saw it, and I immediately was like, I'll send this to Holmes, and then I was like, he's gonna see it. Let's be real.
I saw it a bunch. People were texting me that.
Really? You have better friends than I do. Nope, not a single person texted it to me.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, John Shrek's gonna send me this, but you didn't.
Nope, just gonna send you pictures of the spiked Topo Chico.
Yeah, that was awesome. I it's still not in Cincinnati yet, so
I'm surprised because that was at a Kroger. I figured they probably had rolled them out at all the Kroger.
Well, I think because Atlanta's that Coke distributing mecca.
Oh,
Coca-Cola owns Topo Chico.
Yeah, there you go. That's it. It'll be there soon. It's only a few hours down the road. But I'm also like, I mixed Topo Chico with tequila already. I don't know if whatever their product is going to be any good, so I didn't buy it.
Dude, I bet it's great. I fucking love Topo Chico. Big Topo Chico stan. Yeah,
I mean, you're the guy, much like High Life and probably other things. You were the inciting factor.
Yeah. High Life's always been good to me.
And those come in like the same bottles too.
Yeah.
It's a glass bottle with like a longer neck than usual. Sexy bottles. The Highlight, there's nothing better than the High Life bottle.
Nah,
Every
man.
other bottled beer sucks compared to High Life. I'm not even kidding.
I know you're not. I got into High Life first when I was going to college in Chicago because the liquor store by my house, you could buy a 6-pack for $3.99.
Wow, $3.99.
$4 for a 6-pack of High Life.
I mean,
Fuck yeah, I'm doing that.
A
Yeah.
High Life Sixer is still about that much, right?
Is it? Man, I haven't
think
bought
it
a
is.
6-pack of High Life in so long. I usually
Well, yeah,
buy
I know. Yeah, you get a 12 pack, and those are only like what, $12.99.
Yeah.
No, wait, no, like $7.99, right?
Yeah, maybe. I
We're
can't
talking,
remember.
you know, which is the price is right, and we're not going to find out. We need Drew Carey on the. What an iconic show, huh? Great sound effects, great visual effects.
Yeah.
I mean, Bob Barker looks exactly like Drew Carey would if he was skinny.
Yeah. Bob
weird.
Barker. Always getting
Man.
them pets spayed or neutered.
That guy retired at like a very old age, and he hasn't died yet. So how old is he now? I don't think so. I don't remember hearing the story. I feel like it would have been a huge thing.
Yeah. No, you heard that story. He died while trying to spay and neuter his wife.
Was it one of Barker's beauties, his wife? I have to imagine he's on his 7th or 8th.
He was creepy old man though, I'm sure.
Creepy young man too, I would guess.
Oh yeah, I'm sure he was just a creepy dude.
All those TV hosts were and are.
Yes. We're talking about you, Steve Harvey.
Steve Harvey like posted like a thirst trap on TikTok. It was hilarious.
Oh yeah?
I guess it wasn't a thirst trap. I was thinking it was a thirst trap because like the comments under it was like he had like a really cool outfit on.
Yeah.
And it was just like water drop. It was like the description was like water drops, and I was like, oh, he's like getting women wet or something. And I was like, no, it's drip. That's probably what it was. But I was like, thirst trap, right? That's what that is.
It is, man. Ladies love a good suited man.
And it wasn't even a suit. He was like dressed down. It was like, but it was all like the same material. It was a hot look. I liked it.
CZ Top. Every girl's crazy about a sharp dressed man. Then we just put in a badass guitar solo right here.
I'm more of a, I don't like ZZ Top. I'm more of a G.G. Allen kind of guy.
Oh, yeah. The greatest man to ever live, G.G. Allen.
I didn't know anything about that guy until you showed me that documentary.
Oh, dude, that documentary is nuts. He was a psycho, dude.
Like legitimately.
Yeah.
Like I can't, there's not a single artist or musician that I like enough to tolerate them shitting into their own hand and then throwing it at me.
Yeah.
The audience.
Shoving a banana up their ass and pooping it out and throwing it at the audience. It's art.
It's art.
No,
it's just like Andy Warhol.
Yeah, dude, just like him.
He did the banana and I'm doing the banana.
I got a banana for you.
Hit me.
Yeah, let's stop talking about dick pics and show them. I got a real funny dick pic. I do actually. I once bought this. I wanted some pork and beans, right? Because I'm trashy.
Yeah.
I'm a grit, you know. Gritball me. That's what I am. So I wanted some pork and beans, and I was at the store, but the only one they had was this giant can. It was seriously like this big.
68 ouncer.
Yeah, it was like 72 ounces or something of pork and beans. It was a ginormous can. And then when I finally ate it, I was like, oh, that, you know what would be real funny is if I took a dick pic next to it. So that it looks like it's just like it's like the smallest penis you've ever seen.
I was gonna say like reference for girth, you know.
Yeah. Oh, it was like that big around, dude. So I took a dick pic next to this giant can of pork and beans, and people look at it and they're like, oh, like they think it's.
It's like, no, this is actually 8 inches.
Yeah, this is actually 28 inches.
Just a huge can.
Yeah, this can's big, baby.
So you're taking these pictures and like holding on to them until you need to share them?
Yep.
Wow. I don't have any pictures of mine hanging out.
Oh man, you got to start taking some. Get some with the good light. I mean,
That's true. I got the ring light now.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Get you know how like in your eyes you get the ring, like get it in the one eye, just the ring at the tip.
Get it in your brown eye. You know what I'm saying? Let me see that butthole.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, my dick is very ugly. Very ugly.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's not a pretty one.
How ugly is it?
I mean, it looks like it has a knuckle in it. That's how ugly it looks.
Like a big knuckle or a little knuckle?
Yeah, no, like a
near
big
the tip or near the
ugly
middle?
knuckle. That's what my dick looks like. It's got a knuckle in it. And the bump.
And that's why the ring is stuck on there.
Yeah, the ring. I can't get my cock ring off.
The knuckle is swollen in the summer heat. That's not a knuckle, it's a vein.
God damn. Got me. Yeah. All right, so it's episode 8. We with 2 male podcasters.
I think this is 9, actually.
Oh, this is 9. This is 9.
Could be.
I was drunk for last week. I forgot about that. No.
Well, you know what? It's also confusing because I posted a clip from last week's episode Friday and then 2 weeks ago's today, which was 7. So easy mistake to make.
No, but I'm just saying, I thought it would have taken us way shorter amount of episodes to get to finally just talking about our dicks.
That's true. And I feel like I'm only vaguely talking about I'm reluctantly talking about mine. I don't appreciate you continuing to try to make me do
I'm
it.
Screaming about it. All right. So let's get back off the dick talk. Let's get off the dick talk.
Let's get off the beat off path.
Yeah, beat off path. Often beaten path.
Mm-hmm. I was repping FC Cincinnati a few weeks ago. This week, I'm going all in on the Atlanta teams. I'm an ATLian now. It's all me, man.
Man, you're just like Outcast.
Yep, I'm big into the sports. I love the Hawks and all the teams that don't have a cancelable name. I've got on me at the moment.
Good.
I guess the Falcons, but you know what? When the birds rise up, they will not be allowed to be called the Falcons anymore.
Yeah. Where are they going to be?
The Hawks, though, will remain because Hawks are weak.
I have no respect for a hawk.
What about a Black Hawk, John?
A black hawk? I thought we were off the penis talk.
Hey. Boom.
Got it. Damn it.
No. But I do want to get I want to get a Braves hat. If I'm going to go to a Braves game, I got to get a Braves hat, and I'm trying to get, different hats, different teams, even if I don't cheer for them, but I'm like, do I want to get a Braves hat? I don't know if I do,
Yeah.
Braves. I know it's not canceled yet, but I feel like you see all kinds of people wearing Braves hats, I saw like an Arab guy wearing a Braves hat. I'm like, hey, no racial solidarity for the no. It's everyone. Nope. No one gives a shit about the Native Americans. Like that's the one group that every other race can be openly racist about with their supporting their teams.
Hell yeah, it's all about the goals they make or the balls they throw and hit. Yeah, Braves are baseball. Hank Aaron, come on! You think I didn't know?
Was Hank Aaron a Brave? I don't even fucking know. Got
44.
Chipper Jones? No, that's not who I'm thinking of. But maybe. Oh,
Chipper
that is
Jones, I think, was on the Yankees.
I don't fucking know baseball, dude.
Yeah, right?
I do know there's a player on the Reds whose last name is Schrock, the same as my last name, except without the E.
Oh shit!
No E.
No,
The rest
East
is
Rock?
the same. Max Schrock. I want to get the jersey just because it's so close to my last name.
So in the E, just like have like a little E on top.
I like it. Or put a little. Somebody told me this was just some random person at a bar, so they could be full of shit. But it makes sense. The OE from German names apparently used to be an O with like some kind of umlaut or something over top of it in German. So when they translated it, they just translated it to OE for some reason, like when they immigrated to America.
Yeah.
So, you can just put like a couple dots or like a line or whatever, and it'll be for me only. But
Yeah.
this is my jersey. No, I don't know, Max Schrock. This is me. We have the same number.
This is Max Shrek.
Yeah.
John Schrock's jersey.
There's also a guy I saw this when there was a game on in spring training. I haven't watched any games since the actual season started. There's a player whose name is so long that it like goes, and he's also like super skinny. So the name goes from like his middle back to like his middle back on the other side. It's like 3/4 of a circle across his shoulders. I'm like, that's a little much, but iconic.
Calm your name down, dude.
Yeah.
Calm down on your name. No one's here to see you.
Just get a nickname and put that on the back,
Yeah. We'll call you Skinny.
Yeah, that's easy.
We'll call you the Skinny Batter.
We'll call you Splinter because you're thin, like a little plank of wood.
Oh yeah. Splinter, like the dog, like the rat. There you go. Lift up that leg for me, buddy.
Ooh, I don't wear any pants.
Spicy.
Oh, you can see
Now
him a
we're
little
getting
bit.
spicy. Damn, you got a good looking calf. I have chicken legs.
I don't know how. Like I don't work them out, but I guess I do hike every weekend,
Yeah,
so that's
hike.
something. I'm a hiking boy these days.
Yeah, you are. Now why don't
Is
you
out on
hike that then jeans down?
Hike them down. Yeah, you never hear about hiking something down. You always hike it up.
Yeah, hike them up, hike them down.
Hike it up and spike it down.
Hell yeah. So what happened in your week? In your week this week? I saw you went to a comedy show.
There was an afternoon open mic yesterday, and I participated in it, and it happened, and it was fine.
You did fine. You didn't do well. Oh,
It
I'm
was
sorry.
it just went fine. I honestly felt better from my own perspective than I did about the other set that I did a couple weeks ago at the actual book show.
Yeah.
But just kind of shaking off that rust. I'm not not
dude.
going up ever. It's legitimate, and it's also the hurdles that I have to go over, like in my mind of like I don't suck, are legit. Like I was so anxious about getting on stage for the first time back in August after, being off for so long.
Yeah.
And then after doing a couple sets, I felt like 1,000 times better. And it's the same here, but like there's been, I think, more time between the sets.
Yeah.
And just gotta do it. It's like riding a bike, John, once you start to. But no, like it's legit. Like you start doing the reps and it's not as nerve wracking, and I don't lose the words in my brain when I'm on stage, and so just kind of getting back to that point.
Yeah, I understand. Well, I'm glad to see you getting back out there. That's always good. Yeah, you just gotta keep repping, keep them reps up,
Repping and crepping. I also
repping and prepping.
the problem I've been having mentally too lately is that I'm like not writing anything really, like like bits. Like I'll tweet shit out or like something that I can throw off in here. But like in terms of like bits, I'm just like not mentally generating anything or like having thoughts. So I'm like, do I like what am I doing? Like, do I want to be doing this? Because I'm not even thinking about it. I'm not coming up with ideas. So what's the point? Am I just going to rehash the shit that I already have? Which at the very least, I should do that.
I mean,
at the very least.
I mean, you can do that, but also it's always helped me. Like I remember one time I was in a bad drought, like haven't written anything in months, like 6 months or something like that. And what helped me was I would go back and listen to old comedy albums.
Yeah.
Not like old ones, but just comedy albums. And think about like, how would I say that joke? If I was going to deliver that joke, how would I write that bit out? And that always helped me you don't even have to literally write it out, you know?
Yeah, just think of what your perspective
but just
would be
what,
on it.
and from your perspective, what's the funny part of that joke?
Yeah,
you know?
I don't do that. I don't do that specifically, but I definitely, when I watch like a special, I definitely do feel more, it gets my gears turning and like it makes me want to write.
Being around comedy, like that's what because I like try to shut myself off from comedy for a while and be like because everyone has that idea like, oh, I'm stealing these bits. I'm too influenced by this person. I'm too influenced by that person. I got to develop my own style and not listen to comedy, right? But just being immersed in comedy will help you become a better comic.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, a lot of premises that I end up like sticking with are things I thought of when watching other comedians do something on that premise or like an adjacent premise. It's like it's not the same joke, but like I see somebody else talking about that. I'm like, oh, I have an experience like that. I should do my own take on that. Like I can think specifically that I have like some jokes about, I think, being an English major and stuff like that. Like, the reason I even thought to make jokes about that was because Michael Palisak, who also went to Xavier University and I think also was an English major.
Oh, really?
He had something about college, and that made me be like, oh, I should do something like that. So then I stole his joke, and I've been doing it for 8 years.
Hell yeah!
I've done it on TV, in local TV. Okay, it's local TV, but I did it.
Hell yeah, local TV. I've done my jokes on closed circuit captioning TV. It just feeds back into a room where no one's watching.
Same as if it would be on local 12 or whatever, because nobody's watching that shit. All right, going into the second drink, we got acai blueberry.
Oh, sexy! I'm already like halfway done my second drink. Strawberry vodka soda.
Dang, dude. What is that brand? Where is that from?
I don't know. It's got 0 sodium, 0 sugars. It's 99 calories, 0 carbs, gluten-free, and 5%
0 flavor. Am I right?
I mean, where's the flavor?
Doesn't have butter, doesn't have sugar. It must not have any flavor. You know how stuff that's healthy for you sucks automatically?
Oh.
Doesn't taste
There's
good.
the flavor.
There's the flavor.
There's the flavor when you burp it up.
Is that you that says that? That's from something. That's you?
That was like an old Dr. Pepper thing.
Okay, like, but you reference it in your act.
It's an old marketing scheme, but I say that when I burp, I'm just like, oh. There's the flavor.
Yeah, that's you.
That's me. Remember when I used to burp in your faces and blow it in people's faces?
Yeah, I remember it.
You definitely remember that.
It's disgusting.
It's disgusting and really mean, but I loved doing that. I don't think I've done,
especially now.
I do that. I don't do that anymore, but like.
Well, I mean that now it would be considered, a bioterrorism act.
I mean I also used to throw lit matches at people,
Oh, would you like flick it right off the box, like at them, or you would
Well,
light it
okay,
and then throw it at
not
them?
people. Light it, throw it at them.
Cats?
No, I didn't say cats. I said Billy DeVore. I would
Oh,
do
just
that
as
to Billy.
okay. Okay, not people, person. Okay,
Yeah, just Billy.
got it. I'm trying to light your hair on fire, man. It looks
Hey man,
greasy.
I would light it and then throw it. I would be like a good I don't know, 5 feet away, so it would go out before it hits them. But it's still hot.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's still
Oh,
threatening.
and it burns you. I'm vaguely remembering this. I was probably around for it.
I'm sure you were.
Good lord,
Always
this is
fun
very
times.
this
Oh,
is very
yeah?
blueberry. I don't know what I expected.
Got that blueberry.
It does kind of taste like a blueberry muffin though, which is nice.
God, I haven't
It's
had a blueberry
sweeter than I
muffin.
generally want in a seltzer, but it's like, kind of nice. Kind of nice.
Very nice. So yeah, so my week, my let's see, Monday I did the hub. The hub's back.
Hub's back.
Yeah, it's outside. The hub.
Substack.
It was outside. I got to do some comedy then.
The return of the #1 open mic in all of the Midwest.
Well, it's got someone reaching out to them because I on Thursday I started up again the Chameleon open mic.
Yeah.
So I'm running that now. So Thursday I have a weekly open mic at Chameleon called the Catch 22 mic. Because
Finally, someone gives that mic a name. That's the longest running open mic, I think, in Cincinnati.
I think so.
Comedy, and it never had a name.
Yeah, it was always just the Chameleon open mic. Well, I called it the Catch 22 open mic because since we're doing it outside. Yeah, since we're doing it outside, I can only do, and we have to be done by 11, and it starts at 9. So I can only fit 22 comics on the bill.
You know what? You guys can stretch it. I mean, you're only keeping up people in that fucking gantry building, and only pieces of shit would live there. So
Exactly, and that cookie cutter shit. Fuck
Yeah.
that.
Ugh.
Everyone
Fucking
hates people who live there.
move to a different neighborhood if that's where you want to live, asshole.
Evanston's cool.
Oh, baby. Dude, it took us, we just got our deposit back like a month ago from that place.
Damn.
Fortunately, the deposit was only $300, so it wasn't like an entire month's rent.
I mean, that's
But it still was a pay. Like, we had to email them over and over and over again. Like,
damn.
this fucking corporate
Yeah.
landlords are a nightmare.
Yeah, dude. If for those that don't know, John used to live in one of those cookie cutter apartments right by Chameleon, and he hated it.
I'm not gonna pretend like I hated it. It was good. I liked living there, but not ideal. I would walk around the neighborhood sometimes twice a day during, the lockdown with the dog. And man, if I stopped and talked to anybody, I would try as much as I could to avoid telling them where I lived. Like, oh, where do you live? Oh, I'm over on Langland.
Yeah.
Like, oh, which house? I'm like, not a house. Just don't worry about what house it is.
Don't talk to me.
Don't ask me.
It's a pandemic. Don't talk.
Yeah, give me some space. Put on a fucking mask. I'm actively ruining the neighborhood, but don't, I'm trying to be cool about it, okay? Someone's got to live there, right?
Yeah, someone's got to live there. Someone's got to take over this space. So I did that, and then
nice. So wait, how did it go? Were there any happenings?
Oh, yeah,
it just happened.
Filled up to 22.
Fill me up.
Fill me up. Come on, Zaddy. Fill me up.
What was the situation that you started the show and it scared everybody off that wasn't a comedian?
What was that?
Was it the situation where there are people hanging out on the patio and then they were like, "Oh, there's a show
No.
happening. I'm out."
There was, I mean, once the show got started, there were some people who tried to head out to the back and then realized there was a comedy show and then went back in.
Yeah, I
You know
love that. I love that move. They're like, no,
yo, comedy. No, thank you. No, but it was, I mean,
literally anything else. Actually, thanks.
yeah, yeah. No, it was fine. I mean, I didn't kick anybody out. The people came out, they sat down. It was great.
Cool, man. That's great, and that's weekly.
Yeah,
You're
let's
doing it
see
every
how-
week.
Yeah, let's see. That's every Thursday at 9.
Baby.
That's gonna be a grueling pace.
A grueling pace is all you just said?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it's just because I'm getting older, 35. So I'm like 9 to, because I have to get there at like 8. The list goes out at 8 and I have to set up and everything. So 8 to like probably about at least 11. I mean, that's when it has to be done. But then I have to wait for like,
Yeah, I mean, it's a long night, and God knows you're going to be drinking through the whole thing.
yeah, I'm drinking constantly through the whole thing. So I just
You're finishing at a Little King's 24 pack per show.
have to. I get 10% of the bar sales. What do you think? I'm not going to pay myself back?
It's like a cashback card.
I know.
And you're paying for it with the cashback card, so it's double points back.
It's double points. It's double points all the way.
Well, that's great. You should do like an online sign up or something, That's way more work, I'm sure.
Yeah, that's way more work. I just tell people the list goes out at 8, cap at 22. I don't want to do online for this. Because there's
cool,
a show also at Arcade Legacy, which is just down the street, that starts at 7.
Yeah, so people can watch each other do their sets there, and then move over to Chameleon and watch each other do their sets there. It's
You got it.
It's how you roll. You guys got to get one started on the patio at whatever Mixwell's is now, and then it'll be
dude.
that section of Northside Comedy Night Festival.
Why not? Though I think Mixwell's is getting started back up.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, by a couple of losers,
of course.
aka Jeremy Johnson and Alex Lees. These fucking guys.
Who? Never heard of them.
Exactly.
What did you do? Did you do something with Jeremy Johnson yesterday? Were you doing something?
Yeah, I did. I filmed a sketch with him on Saturday. Yeah,
Nice.
it's a short sketch. I won't describe it to see if they actually put it out. Because all right. So we went to the shoot and everything, and then something happened with my allergies, and my right eye just started getting the most bloodshot. Like it was just so.
Whoa.
Yeah, and so I don't even know if anything's gonna be good, like footage.
Maybe that'll make it better footage.
Yeah,
'Cause you
it
look
just looks like
creepy.
I'm crying the entire time when I'm trying to be intimidating.
Your character's nickname is Crybaby, and that's the whole thing.
Yeah, that's it. That's what we got to get going on. Just have
John
nicknames.
Crybaby Holmes.
John Big Crybaby.
I'm not bringing anything to the table today. I feel like
Dude,
I'm
it's
like
all right. It's all right. It's already 8:30. We've been doing this for 12 hours.
I feel like I had like some real stuff I wanted to talk about, like with
Real stuff. I mean, what did you want to talk
politics and the damn pigs
I'm
and
always
all
on
that.
board with that.
Everything's buck wild, John. It's crazy. Okay, we were talking about baseball before. I should have segued into it then.
Yeah.
I heard, again, this is where I wish I could plug in. If I can find the audio and it's not a big pain in the ass, I'll plug it in here. Can you believe that, John? That's so funny. I'm going to describe what just you heard, just in case you couldn't hear it on your end, but the listeners just totally heard it. They totally just heard it. So, all right. So Brian Kemp, the Republican governor of Atlanta, Georgia.
Of
Woo!
Georgia. There you
Brain fried. Been outside all day, hitting vapes on my third drink. My brain works great. Brian Kemp, he much like the rest of the Republicans are doubling down on like this voter
Yes, voter
intimidation voter suppression legislation, and he was doing a press conference. I think it must have been on last Sunday or Monday, because I was listening to it in the morning on the radio, and it was on NPR, and that part doesn't matter. Well, it matters because I loved their response, and I thought it was just so fucking funny, and this is also just indicative of how dumb Republicans are and how much their shit is just bullshit all the time.
Yeah.
Like that's their brand is bullshit.
Yeah.
So he's doing a press conference and doubling down on the efforts and how the MLB is bad for like, black owned businesses and just black people in general. He didn't say that specifically, but his whole premise is that the MLB is moving this big event. They're like, who is the MLB really hurting? Like a city that's, whatever, like 51% black and the workforce is black and all this stuff, and moving it to Denver. Like that's who's really hurting from them moving the All-Star game. And NPR played that audio clip, and then they're like, as a point of note, Cobb County, where the new Brave Stadium is 71% white.
Yeah, dude.
It's like, it's just, I mean, that is the narrative that they've been kind of leaning into since the whole thing started. But just to like, for that, it was nice to like have a fact check right there and just be like, by the way, that's total bullshit. You knew it was bullshit, but here, we're just going to explain to you specifically with the numbers how much it's bullshit. 71% white in the part of town that all of the All-Star game stuff was going down. I think perhaps a slightly more useful number would have been like percent, like white to black to whatever non-white, like workers in those areas, because probably a lot of the labor force is black. But like they're not the ones whose profits are suffering. Like these are white-owned businesses. Let's be real. Like people buying, like people renting in the Battery, which is the name of like the whole space near their new stadium, like the whole fake city that they built up around the new stadium. It's like these are white-owned businesses. Like these are wealthy people who want to capitalize on the new baseball stadium. These are not like disenfranchised, poor people.
Yeah. Also, they're like, I like the idea that they're going after MLB being like, you're hurting black businesses. And it's like, you're hurting black people, dude. What are you talking about?
Exactly. That's perfect.
Yeah.
But, there was something else I wanted to say about it. Because I definitely came out initially a little bit like, I don't think averse is the right word, but like, what is this really going to do? The MLB doing this and like the corporations like to, coming out against it. But I mean, first of all, you explained it well. And then since then, seeing Republicans continue to like melt down over corporations.
Yeah.
Who Republicans determined were people at least 10 years ago. Now, using some political influence that goes counter to what the Republicans want, which is they're not used to. Yeah. It's all kind of, it's nice to see, I don't think long-term that it's going to be, a net positive probably, because corporations need their power taken away from them, but it's a best case scenario to have people like Mitch McConnell saying corporations need to stay out of politics.
I know, right? It's so fucking funny.
It's incredible.
The Republican Party is just shattered right now. They have no clue what to do.
Yeah, but at the same time, man, like Trump's just kind of is waiting. Like he's gonna run again.
Oh yeah, he's gonna run again, dude, and he's probably gonna get votes.
The thing that I'm most surprised about is that he's not already doing rallies. That's the thing I'm surprised about.
Yeah.
Because he's the
Give
only
him
he's
another
the
year.
only feasible person for them to run.
Who? The Republicans or
Yes.
no? I don't think so. I think the Republican Party is done with Trump. I think he's going to run
Good
on an
luck.
independent platform in 2024.
That would be interesting. I would like to see that.
Yeah.
Then I could
That's what I
finally
think.
vote. Then for the first time, I could finally vote third party for president. You know.
Fuck you, Nader.
I am a big Jill Stein stan, but I did not vote for her in 2016, unfortunately.
Oh my God. I voted for
Could
Ralph.
have.
I voted for Ross Perot.
Nice, dude. When you were 8.
Yeah, dude. I illegally snuck in my vote.
That's great,
They
man.
didn't give a shit. It was 1992. No one gave a shit. I was just like, yeah, I'm a little person.
There's
And they're
no
like,
voter
"Oh,
ID.
your
Like,
ballot."
it's easy. Yeah, it's easy to commit voter fraud. And I'm glad that the Republicans are finally cracking down.
Yeah, dude. All that voter fraud.
All that voter fraud. So that's pretty much the long and short of that story.
Yeah. No,
It made me-
that's ridiculous.
It made me laugh out loud. I just thought it was so funny, like, because people do buy it. I mean, people who like Brian, that, you know what? I've gone back on several things that I just was trying to say. I
Right.
love the position Brian Kemp is in right now because the Trumpers hate him. The people who think that Georgia should be open 100% hate him.
Yeah.
Anybody that's to the left of Hillary Clinton hates him.
Yeah.
So he's hated by everybody, and it's great. Like he's like in a lose kind of situation, and you can tell he's trying to save face with, like, I guess
He's gone.
the traditional Republicans is who he's trying to cater to with this stuff of, like, woke cancel culture, all this shit, like, that nobody with a brain actually cares about. But it feels like he's scrambling, much like many Republicans are, but he's like scrambling to do something that, like, saves face with his Republican base, because like I said, the Trumpers hate him.
Yeah.
So, like, that's a huge chunk of them. And the rest of them are pretty ambivalent, especially with the way COVID's being handled, and, you know, the fact that he shows any sort of deference to science is a huge mark against him with the Republican base. So,
Man,
he's probably gonna still win re-election because we live in a hellhole politically. Georgia's a beautiful state. I've been going out in the wilderness. Took a great hike today by a lake that you can see behind the couch. Can't see it. But this is a picture from today. Georgia, gorgeous place.
Gorgeous.
But just
Gorgeous.
horrific governance, and but much like most of the country. So what are you gonna do?
Everything's fucked.
What are you gonna do? Vote and fix it? And that's not gonna fix it.
You think you can vote now? Oh man, have I got news for you?
Fake news.
I've got fake news for you. Yeah, everyone's vote counts.
Mine counts twice.
Yeah, because I did that.
Mm-hmm.
I voted twice.
I did too. Ohio and Georgia did both.
I voted in Ohio, and then I also voted in Kentucky and Indiana.
Dude, nice. You got the whole tri-state.
Tri-state, because I have a tri-city family.
Yeah, I voted for Trump in Ohio, and I voted for Kanye in Georgia. So
that's how it's won. That's how we won.
Yep.
All hail President Kanye.
Presideezy.
Prezi Yeezy.
Preziz. Steve Ranazizi.
Aziz. Don't forget
The
Aziz.
number one 9/11 hero, Steve Ranazizi.
Hey, man, he went back into that tower after it already collapsed, and he saved 12 people.
He Control-Alt-Deleted that shit. He saved it. I know. Listen, tech nerds, I know Control-Alt-Delete doesn't save, okay? But that's the way the words came out. It does not. Trust me.
You can log out with that.
Something you can do something with that. This is really top tier. This is really top tier content
This
that
is
we're
the
getting
best
into.
product. This is the best content we've ever produced.
I feel like I had so much I wanted to say about like police brutality and shit, but I just don't know if I have it in me now.
But hey, man, what do we need to say about police brutality that hasn't already been said?
Well, I mean, you're eliminating the need for this podcast that doesn't need to exist already. So, like, John, you got to get with it.
Yeah.
Here's something we can talk about that
Yeah.
is not about that. But Biden said we're getting out of Afghanistan by 9/11.
Yeah, I saw that.
We're getting out of Afghanistan by the anniversary of Benghazi.
Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, dude, on the 20th anniversary, we're going to get out of there.
21st anniversary. Or wait.
No.
Someone was saying 21st.
Buddy.
Yeah, but like 2001 and 2021, including that last year, is the 21st year.
What?
Someone said 21 years, and I'm going with that. It's the 21st anniversary.
I can't do math right, so because I'm dumb, but I thought it was the 20th anniversary.
I guess you're probably right. I don't fucking know. Who cares?
Yeah, man. Who gives a shit about anniversaries?
All I know is that this year's Brood X, the cicadas, the 17-year cicadas. It's the second 17-year cicada since
last year
the war started.
Oh hell yeah!
Cicadas that were born. The Iraq War, though. Cicadas that were born during that first Brood X of the Afghanistan War are now old enough to fight in the Afghanistan War.
Hell yeah! Wait, 17 years ago would have been 2004.
Yes.
Oh my god, that's when I graduated high school.
Yeah, that was my freshman year of high school.
Jesus, I'm old, dude.
Yeah, man.
Wow.
No, I remember when during the cicada thing, everyone they're like, "Oh, 17 years will be the next one." I'm like, "Man, I'll be 32." I can't even like imagine that, like what that's gonna look like.
What does that mean, 32?
Like 32. Wow, I guess I'll like have kids probably, and
I'll probably have a rich life full of mansion and 12 cars,
full of mansion and 12 car. and pool with women
and
maybe man
with
too.
Women and drug
filled with drug. Actually,
what did you imagine your life would be at by 32? Could you?
I don't know. That's like that's what I was saying. Like me, probably married. I really had no clue. You know, I was 14 years old.
I know, right?
Never had a girlfriend, didn't know what I wanted with life, and still don't. So,
yeah, sometimes that doesn't go away.
Yeah, spent the past decade plus one chasing a dream that's hasn't paid off yet because I don't work hard at it. So,
hey, buddy, listen, I'm also with you.
Keep grinding, baby.
Hey, I'm coming up on my 10 years. July 11th will be 10 years for me. A decade of mistakes,
Yeah, there's worse mistakes you could make,
Is there?
How many friendships have you developed, John?
I know.
I think about that a lot. I'm like, there's nothing I would have rather spent my 20s doing other than stand up.
Yeah.
But also, like, how would I have met anybody after college? I don't know how people make friends. Like, I'm not going to join a fucking kickball league.
Yeah, right?
Meet people playing racquetball. Like, no, I don't want to meet other people that work in corporate environments. Like, that's not who I want to hang out with. I want to hang out with people who are also delusional.
Exactly. You want to be in the mental institution.
Yeah, exactly. People that are actually interesting to talk to. Like, first of all, I'm generally not a great conversation. I have to be in a very specific mindset to be a good conversation partner.
Really?
That said, I find so many people just like boring as fuck.
Oh yeah, they have nothing to contribute.
Yeah, like people who like care about their jobs, like fucking grow up, idiot.
Yeah, dude,
I
you're
don't want to
not
hear
gonna
about your
get a
job.
pension.
Yeah,
Pensions are a thing of the past. You're not gonna get one. Just
unless you're a
imagine
cop.
living working till you die. That's what you want to do.
Yeah. Get really good at it cuz then maybe they'll give you a 3% raise and
Yeah.
everything will be all right.
And then you'll have enough money to care for your family and kids, which we would have had under a communist society.
Yes, exactly. All of these things that should I read a great tweet. That's all I read is tweets.
Hell yeah.
But it was about like people in 2021 working 60-hour days. Like we're still operating.
60-hour weeks.
Yeah, yes, 60-hour weeks. 60-hour days, John. They've got
Man,
a
gotta
time
throw in a couple
turner.
hours.
They go back in time like Hermione in the third book. I know you're a big Harry Potter fan, so you understand the reference.
Nope. Way over.
Whew. 60-hour work weeks, but basically our society operates still like it's a scarcity society. Like there is scarcity of resources and things like that. It's like, no, we have all the resources we need to ensure every single person is properly housed and fed without having to work 60, even 40-hour work weeks. So it's like, it's constructed scarce.
It's all conspiracy.
It's a construction. It's damn, what's the damn word? There's a good word for it that I have lost. But yeah, it's like false scarcity.
Yeah.
To justify having like billionaires who don't really do anything and all of the, wealth that's generated by these people laboring for 60 hours a week.
Yeah.
The profits they're not seeing, but that are going, to the billionaire owner of their company because, that's how capitalism works.
Yeah, dude, it's a damning position to be in.
Yep.
I mean, it's so bad in America right now. I mean, like we've had how many mass shootings this week? Fucking like, or this month even. We've had like, dude, you like have a good Saturday night, you stay out late, you party, then you wake up next day, Sunday at around like maybe noon. You've already missed like 3 mass shootings.
Dude, right? I was gonna say something similar to that. Where most Sundays, honestly, I'm like not on Twitter, and I wasn't on Twitter at all last Sunday, and then I get up on Monday and eventually get on Twitter, and like there was 2 big like viral moments about like police. One was the taser shit, where she opened fire. But the other was, did you see the video of he was like an army lieutenant?
Oh, getting harassed, getting
harassed at the gas station.
Word at the gas station. Yeah, of course I saw that.
Yeah, so I saw that first, and then I heard about the shooting, and I was like, yeah. So, but going back to the whole Twitter and mass shootings, like, yeah, like I wasn't on Twitter for like 24 hours, and I missed those 2 things, and I was like, Jesus Christ, like so much shit happens every day.
I know, right?
And I know that Twitter is a constant outrage cycle, but at the same time, it's like, well, those are legitimate things to be outraged about, and a society that's not outraged by those things is completely broken. So at least we have the capacity to be outraged. At least.
But I mean, do we? I hate to get philosophical about this, but I mean, do we still have the capacity to be outraged by this? I mean, outrage does nothing. Outrage, I mean, dude, I remember when Sandy Hook happened, 90% of people polled were in favor. This was like a New York Times article. 90% of people were in favor of stricter gun laws.
Yeah.
I'm not saying take them away, but like definitely don't give them to just whoever wants one.
make it hard for the guy that says he's a sex addict to buy a
Yeah, I
gun
know,
and then
right?
that day use it to murder 8 people.
Yeah, for real. Uh, it. Yeah, I remember seeing that, and then nothing happened because they're all bought by the NRA and corporate lobbyists. They're not going to do anything about it. The government. So does
Yeah, and the
outrage?
ones, and I mean, well, I there are Democrats who are not bought off by the NRA, but who they are bought off by all of the arms dealers
Yeah,
that primarily work in, foreign affairs, but they're
yeah,
also selling weapons domestically. So they don't want to. And also, like, on a federal level, the Democrats won't do anything. And they will find every excuse to make it seem like it's out of their hands. Oh, it's Joe Manchin and Kirsten Sinema's fault right now.
yeah,
That's who we get blamed now instead of Mitch McConnell. It's like, well,
yeah,
kick him out of your party.
yeah, dude.
If that's really what's standing in your way, kick him out of the party.
It's bullshit.
They have the ability to do that kind of shit, and they act like they don't. Like, well, we can't lose their vote. It's like, you don't have their vote. You're not going to have their vote. So how about you play hardball for once in your goddamn lives?
Yeah,
Turns out the only time the Democrats know how to play hardball is when it's comes time to stop somebody like Bernie Sanders from becoming president.
exactly.
Literally the only time they've ever
Egg
played hardball in our entire lives.
fucking exactly. Egg fucking exactly. Dude, I hate to leave on such a sour note, but I think we're done, right?
I mean, I was going to keep going, but
Oh, were you? Did you want to keep going about
you're trying to
just
dismount.
rallying against the damn liberals and how fake they are, and the Republicans and how shitty they are?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I wanted to say more about the police stuff, but I also don't.
Oh,
I
yeah.
just
Well, I
don't know.
mean,
All right, so
all right. I'll end with it. I'll end it with this. Can I do that?
yes,
Okay.
please. And if I have something to say about it, I'll do that, and then we'll dismount.
We'll dismount. Have a nice one. I'm already done with my 3 beers or 3 canteens, so
I'm almost done.
there you go. I mean, we've had like something like a mass shooting a day for like this past month.
Mm-hmm.
White boy summer about to be lit. It's already here, buddy. White boy summer already here.
Do shots, don't get shot.
What's up? Watch out for everyone trying to kill you.
Hell yeah. And that is soup for my family. Hit the like button. Subscribe to us. You don't even have to watch this shit. This should be at the beginning. But like it. Subscribe on Apple Podcasts. Rate and review. It makes a difference. We got to start pushing that stuff because
We
it's
gotta
at least
start
something.
pushing. Hey, my name. You can find me at John Holmes Lives.
And I am dead, so don't bother following me.
Don't follow a corpse.
The size of a football. Soup for my family. It's unbelievable.
Oh, nice.